Hey y'all, howdy. Welcome to One for the Books. I'm Sandra Broadwell. Today I'm going to take you guys to see the world's largest ceiling clock, which happens to be at my local public library here in Lexington, Kentucky. I have my handy dandy local public library card ready to go, and my husband Michael is coming with me today to help me shoot some of this video, so big thanks to Michael. I can't wait to take you guys on the tour. I want to give a big shout out to my friend Amy, who works at the library, for getting me set up with my own personal library card and for providing me with all the brochures where I got the information for this tour. Amy, you rock. Created by Kentucky artist Terry Pulley, the Mosaic floor is made out of about 55,000 pieces of cut glass, inspired by antique maps. It took her 7 months, with help of an assistant, to cut and assemble the pieces in her studio. It depicts North America with Lexington at the center. Around the mosaic is a ring of 72 digitally controlled lights that mark the movement of the pendulum relative to the floor. Triggered by a sensor, as the pendulum passes over, a new light comes on about every 32 minutes, and it takes 38 hours for a full light cycle. Lexington artist Adeline Wickman designed the horse and jockey Frieze, which depicts the history of horses in the bluegrass. Lexington is considered the horse capital of the world. This is a really cool resource that our library has. It's the STEAM Lab. It's a learning place for youths grade 3 through 12 with a focus on science, technology, engineering, art, and math. It has a collaboration space, an audio booth, a 3D printer, an Oculus virtual reality headset, a drone, robotics, Legos, Nintendo systems, and more. It offers drop-in hours, structured programming, workshops, and school break programs. This is the largest ceiling clock in the world. The clock was dedicated by local philanthropist Lucille Caudill Little in memory of her husband Paul, and was built by the Verdon Clock Company in Cincinnati, Ohio. Rather than using hands to show time like a more traditional clock, the ceiling clock uses a series of lit panels. The most brightly lit numeral marks the current hour, and the lights in between the numerals mark the minutes past the hour. Running around the clock face below the numerals is a set of 60 horses. These horses are based on photographs taken in 1872 by Edward Muybridge. According to popular myth, he took the sequential pictures to prove that a horse has all 4 hooves off the ground at the peak of a gallop. His series of photographs are considered to be the origin of motion pictures. So check out this amazing pendulum. This is called a Foucault Pendulum. French physicist Jean-Bernard Léon Foucault used a pendulum in 1851 to conduct the first demonstration of Earth's rotation that didn't rely on astronomical observation. The ball at the end of the pendulum is called a plumb bob, which is just stupid fun to say. The movement of a Foucault pendulum is affected by 2 kinds of motion: twisting, which is a circular motion directly on an axis, and traveling, which is a circular motion around an axis. As a demonstration of these principles, if a Foucault pendulum was placed directly on the North Pole, the pendulum's swing would rotate in a complete circle every 24 hours. It therefore twists but does not travel any distance. However, a Foucault pendulum placed at the equator would travel a wide path around the Earth's axis but always face the same direction. It would travel but not twist. Between the North Pole and the equator, a Foucault pendulum combines these 2 motions. The closer to the pole, the faster the pendulum completes a circle. The closer to the equator, the slower it completes a circle. The Lexington Central Library's pendulum completes a circle every 38 hours. It's a 70-foot long pendulum with a 180-pound plumb bob. Because air resistance would stop the pendulum's motion, magnets at the top gently pull the pendulum to keep it moving, but it swings freely. The library's pendulum was set in motion on New Year's Day, 2002. The Friends of the Library Bookseller is operated as a nonprofit by Friends of the Lexington Public Library. The Bookseller is a used bookstore that donates all of its proceeds to the library and was first opened in 1998. So thanks for joining me on the tour of the Lexington Downtown Public Library, the Central Branch. There's even more cool resources at Lexington's other branches of the public library. If you're ever in town, be sure to check them out. And if you enjoy this content, be sure to like this video and subscribe for more bookish tours, book reviews, author interviews, and other bookish content to come.